Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Vistas and Vittles. Today, we are going to be talking about 10 unusual things that I travel with. And I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. We're now into the new year, so Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you are getting your travel plans in order so you can have a wonderful 2024. So I just want to talk about a couple of these things. If this is your first time here, my name is Kyra. I am a tour guide who has been working in the San Francisco Bay Area for the last 10 years. I have been a tour guide for over 20 years. And my husband and I are getting ready to embark on a scouting trip to Portugal. And I'm going to be chronicling it while I go. And today I'm talking about the 10 unusual things that I travel with. So stay tuned to the end. I might be covering some things that you wouldn't normally travel with. So the first thing I'm going to cover today is earplanes. So these go in your ears, especially if you have a tendency to be a little bit congested. And let's say about an hour and a half or 2 hours into a long flight, you need to yell at everybody because your ears are plugged. These are great. They come with this little blue cord that you can see. You can plug them in. You can put this behind you and plug them in. And basically it keeps you from not being able to hear for the first 2 hours once you get off of the plane. I love these things. And you can usually use them for a couple of trips. And I think I've had these for my last couple of trips and they've been great. So the second thing that I recommend you bring, number one was the earplanes. Number two is, this is an arthritis glove that I sometimes travel with. And I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. It almost looks like one of those old Dickensian gloves. So I like these because they keep your hands warm, and also you can still manage your devices. If you need to get on your phone and do this, that, or the other, you still have access to the fingers. So they also keep you warm. But if you've got any kind of like a knee brace you need to travel with, a wrist brace, just make sure you pack it. Sometimes it's the kind of thing that we might forget. Also, something that can help you, our number three, is an ultraviolet light. If you are traveling to area where you know that there have been bed bugs, a lot of times you can shine that ultraviolet light and you can see the bed bugs crawling around. It's a really cheap fix for a problem that can get all over your suitcase, so it's something that I recommend. Something that I am traveling with for the first time this year is a carbon monoxide detector. And you turn it on and you can see the green bar is flashing, which means that there's no carbon monoxide issue in my house at this point, which is good because that would be a problem. Then if it starts flashing yellow, it means that you've got some kind of a problem. And then if it's flashing red, it means the carbon monoxide is really bad. But I have been, like everybody else, reading about people that have been having trouble with carbon monoxide as they travel in their room. And so I thought this might be something to just, put in the room. People are turning heaters on. It's winter. It might be another little thing to add to my kit. So I have that this time. One of the other things I wanted to share with you is, I don't know if anybody has seen this, but these are little scrunchies. My hair is long enough that like at night or sometimes if I'm doing something different, I will pull it back, and it has a little zipper and a little hole. So you can actually put some money in here. You could probably get a credit card in here. And, zip it closed, put it around your hair, and it's not any place where anybody's really looking for your money. So that can come in handy. I always like to have little things like that so I can have my stuff with me, but nobody really suspects. So this is something that I usually travel with. It's a double scarf, and it also has, let me find the little zipper area, this zipper area. Now, it's really big, so you can put in cash, credit cards, a whole wallet in here, zip it up, double up the scarf, and nobody knows that you are traveling with anything else besides a scarf. And I love just being able to sort of hide my stuff from where people who are looking to do harm or be difficult might not be able to find it. The other thing I sometimes travel with, where we number 7. The scarf was number 6. Scrunchies were number 5. Carbon monoxide detector was number 4. So the other thing that I like to travel with is nighttime eye drops. And they are made with just a little extra, almost like an oily compound, so that if your eyes get dry at night and you'll wake up the next morning and it feels like sandpaper, this helps you with that problem. And it can happen when you're traveling more often because the heat may not be the same as it is at home, or there might be a fan blowing in an area that it's not the same as it is at home. And I don't like that dry sandpaper feeling in my eyes the next day. So I like to use these nighttime eye drops. It's just got a little extra lubricant in it. The other thing I like to travel with is extra footy socks. And what I do with these is I put them on my feet before, if I have to take my shoes off and I need to walk through that area, I put these on over my compression socks. That way my compression socks don't now have every other person that's walked through security on the bottom of them. And then what I do is I just fold these into themselves, stick them over to the side, stick them in the suitcase. I will wash them on my first wash when I get to wherever I'm going to, and then stick them in the suitcase. And then when I'm finally on my way back and I have to walk through airport security again, these little puppies go back on. I wear them just to get through airport security, take them off, put my shoes on with my now clean socks on the bottom, and that really helps. So extra pair of footy socks. I have a bunch of different kinds of travel adapters. So this is one type that I travel with. I think the maker is Vintar. I think you can see that there. And this is the one that I have traveled with the most. It's My Doll is the name of the company. And you push it on the side and you set it for whichever country you're traveling in, the EU, the UK, Australia, or the US. And what I liked about this, now they have a few more little areas on the bottom where you can plug in the plug for your phone or something like that. They have a few more of these, and they have different ones. And this is a new one that I'm going to be traveling with this year. This one, it's Jamiflex. And these are fold up in the back. So it all folds down, so it packs pretty flat. And I just want to see which one of these works the best. And as you can see on the top of this one, it has a few more little areas here for you to plug things into. The old ones have like 1 or 2, and the new ones have like 4 to 6. So like I said, I'm trying this one for the first time this year, but these cubes I find really come in handy, and it's nice sometimes to have more than one in case somebody else that you're traveling with forgets their plug. You can be like, here, use this one. I usually like to carry 1 or 2 of those with me. Let's see. The other thing that I like to travel with is Zicam. And this is something that it's a nasal spray that is supposed to be really, really good for if you've got a cold. It'll shorten the cold. What I like to do is put this in my nose before I get on a long plane ride. And I'm going to talk about prep for a 10-hour plane ride in my next video. But what I love about this is you just, and you've sort of given yourself a little bit of armor before you get on that long 10-hour flight. So always carry this. One extra thing, thank you for staying to the end of the video. One extra thing that I always bring with me is something called poo-pourri. If you know, you know. All right, so I hope that that has helped you. So I'm gonna go over everything. Number 1 is earplanes. Number 2 is any kind of a wrist brace or something like that. Number 3 is the ultraviolet light to show you the bed bugs. Number 4 is carbon monoxide detector. Number 5 is the scrunchie with the secret pocket. Number 6 is gonna be the scarf with the secret pocket. Number 7 is the nighttime eye drops. Number 8, the extra footy socks. Number 9 is your travel adapter. Number 10 is your Zicam. Number 11 is your poo-pourri. Once again, my name is Kyra. I'm with Vistas and Vittles. I am also a travel coach. So I hope everybody is getting their 2024 travel plans together, and I hope to see you out there on the road.